Okay guys, are you ready for some math today? Good. I'm going to use some tools to help me in math today. I'm going to use some pattern blocks that I'm going to help build some polygons, and we're going to divide polygons today into equal parts. Does anybody know what equal parts means? I bet you do. Like, I bet if your mom were to make you a sandwich for lunch, she might divide it into two equal parts. I bet she might. And they would be the same size and they would be the same shape. Now, if you look here, I am using my trapezoid here, and I am using it to help me show a shape that has two equal parts, and they're exactly the same. And this shape here, this is a square that is divided into two equal parts. Now I could divide it this way, and then it would be four equal parts. So you have to be careful. Here's another way that we're showing equal part or halves. And finally, I have made one triangle and divided it into two separate triangles, making two halves. Great. So these are called halves. This is a fraction word, and we're starting to be talking about fractions and different parts of things. And so I'm going to continue on here. So if halves is two equal parts. Okay, that seemed pretty simple. So now I'm going to move over here to something that I like. It's called thirds. And thirds would be three equal parts. So watch this. I can use these triangles from the pattern blocks, and these that I have here at home are a little bit smaller than the ones we have at school. They're a little bit smaller. And so look at, I have made a shape, and it is three equal parts. And I can do the same thing here. And I can nestle this one in here, and I have three equal parts. Okay, so we're counting each one of these triangles as part of the equal parts. And when I'm saying we're talking about some fractions, that means we're putting the total number of parts on the bottom, and all three of these pieces equals 3/3, or that is equal to one whole shape. See how I did that? Okay, great. Now if we move on to fourths, that is four equal parts. Four of these smaller squares can make one larger square, or I can divide the square into four equal parts. Now what I have done here is I colored in one piece of the four, and I call that 1/4. That's what a fraction looks like. Now you're not going to be writing fractions today, you're going to be identifying the equal parts, but I always think it's good that we show you where we're headed and what's going to be happening next. And so here is a different shape that's been divided into four equal parts. And it's important to remember the key words is equal parts today. Everything has to have equal parts. Now, boys and girls, on your problem set here today, it's going to ask you to use some pattern blocks, and I understand you don't have those at home, but I am pretty sure that you can go ahead and you could draw the shapes that they're asking you to do without the pattern blocks. Now, if you are like Mrs. Bloffman and you are lucky enough to have a tub of some pattern blocks at home, go ahead and use them. You might have some fun with this. I think you will. The big important piece is that the equal parts are equal so that we can share them equally. It's like when you have a pie and you want to share it with your brother or your family, you want to make sure that everybody gets the same size piece, because it wouldn't be fair if somebody got a larger or if somebody got a smaller piece. So what we're talking about today is equal parts, okay? Nice job. I think you're going to do just great on your problem set. Boys and girls, these fraction lessons, and I bet the polygon and the shape lessons haven't been taking you very long, I'm sure. So can you please make sure you are practicing some math facts? Maybe pull out and do a sprint today. It will be great for your brain, and you'll thank me next year as you're getting closer and closer to being a third grader. I hope you have a great day. Finish up with math, and remember, I miss you and I love you. Have a great day.